slow guy back with now. If you guys can always come up afterwards too and check them out, get a better view on them too. You guys have any questions so far? Any mistakes or anything? Yeah. With these snake bags, for snakes, it's easy to transport. They like being dark, kind of tight spaces. Kind of makes it feel secure. So it's just easy on them too to transport, and it's less stressful. Yeah, they like being tight spots. It eliminates stress on them. You guys know what this is? Yeah. Yep, this is a green iguana. Over here now. That's evolution. He likes jumping and running. He's pretty quick when he runs. He's not full size. They can get about 6 feet, sometimes bigger. He's about 2.5 years old. He's a male. And, look at the end of his tail. You guys know anything about the end of his tail? Yeah, that's one of the things. What happens is, if you notice the coloration of it, he has dark bands here, and then it just ends up all in black. What happened was he lost his tail. This black end here, they actually just started regenerating about 5 months ago. It's like being up high, so if I kind of my head. There you go. I like getting tall people to help me out with here too. I use my friend Zach here as a tree right now. Okay. But yeah, what you notice is when I got him from a family about a year ago, and he didn't have as much of a tail action or infection. At the end of his tail, they said he got tangled up in cords. They had lights and cords in his cage. So he could have died or got strangled from that, but he actually made it out. Lucky he dropped his tail. It would have been probably another 12 inches at least, if not longer. So he was close to 4 feet though, they said, before he dropped his tail. And the cage that had him in was exactly 4 feet, about that wide. He had no room to move underneath it. The thing with iguanas is they start off about maybe like 7 inches without the tail. In about a year or 2, they'll be this size. And they'll get bigger. Within 4 years, they're usually about 4 to 6 feet. And most people don't have the space or time to take care of them that large. This guy here, though, he's pretty well-mannered. He does well being out. Some iguanas aren't going to be this nice. They're going to look through the tail, they may try biting him. He's actually pretty mild-tempered. But if you notice, if you guys see his he has really long toes. What he uses those for is the iguanas. They live in the rainforest in South America, and they're pretty much in the treetops about 90% of their life. And these long fingers actually help spread out on the trees so they can get better grip on the tree to climb up. That's why they have these longer toes in the back. They actually have some longer ones in the front too. He uses them to actually help get better grip in more areas just to climb up the tree. Also, if you notice, there's a flap of skin in his neck. You guys see that? You guys know what that's called? What's that? Called dewlaps. Yeah, what we use that for is he'll extend it out and he'll bob his head. What he does is use that for territorial disputing. There's another male. they'll both do that. Whoever's more intimidating due to the winner. Sometimes they'll fight too. But if they can use intimidation, they'd rather do that than fight. So he'll kind of hop up. He has this big spike, big pusher too. He'll extend this left out and he'll bob his head up and down. Females do it too. But it's just for territorial disputing. These guys do some other lizards will do it too. So if you have something like this one here, and well, bring the other one up too. Just keep that one over there. Like this lizard here, this is actually a female. This is a bearded dragon. They're actually head bob too. He has a male that head bobs all the time. But if the iguana saw the other bearded dragon head bobbing, what would happen is probably a fight. Would fight the iguana fight them. So head bobbing of any species, we'll take that as
Jen, can you please come to the front desk? Jen, to the front desk.
With the females. Okay, yeah. And these guys, like you said, the females actually kind of late. But with the males, they'll head bob quite often. That's more dominant, establishing territory. But you just don't want an iguana and bearded dragon head bobbing towards each other. That could be consequences involved in that. And also no mirrors by iguanas. If they see themselves head bobbing, they might find that in mirror. So, but these guys here, the iguanas, they're built for living in the treetops and rainforest. Whereas in this girl here, she's built for desert. But you notice her toes aren't hardly as long as the iguana. She's not really going to climb much in the wild. She might crawl under rocks in their shelter, but they're used to having extreme dry heat. And with their skin texture too, the iguanas have smooth scales, whereas these ones have more rough textured scales. These scales help hold in moisture better, help them retain moisture in the scales from drying out. If you look, these guys are called bearded dragons because as defense they'll pump up their throat and there'll be like little spikes that looks like a little beard. And if you can tell, there's little spikes all throughout her body. They're not sharp by any means, it's just intimidation. If something's coming over to try to eat her, there's these spikes that's going to pop off and show her throat spikes, and they're not going to want to even try to eat the spikes out with their tongue. So usually they just use that as defense to try to scare predators away. This one here is about full size. They get about 22 inches, whereas the iguanas can get 6 foot plus. Usually 6 foot plus are males, and females are about 14. And another thing that's different about these ones here, they have different eating habits too. This guy here is an omnivore. As a result, they eat more vegetation now, and the iguanas are strictly vegetarians. In the wild, they may eat insects here and there, but it's not part of their normal diet. Also, with the iguanas and bearded dragons, at the top of their head, they have a little area that looks like a scale, but it's actually a third eye. It's believed to actually detect predators and detect how much heat light they're giving. But actually, it's a third eye that they use to sense things from above which detect heat. These guys have it, iguanas, bullfrogs have it. So it comes in handy if she was in the desert, if a bird of prey was coming down, like Paul had, she can detect movement with that, and if something comes to try to get her and carry her off. She can use that as to escape a predator too. But yeah, this one here is more of a rescue case here. This one was just a pet that someone didn't want. Same with that, but they didn't have any space or weren't taking care of it very well either. But a lot of people get things like this, they just get bored with them and just don't want to take care of them. So that's why we take a lot of these things in. I'll put these guys away now. I'm going to bring out something a little different. You guys like frogs?
Yeah,